Television is losing his mind. Anyway, is mine. Today is World Television Day, and just want to ask a question. Justin, did you know that today was World Television Day? He did not.
Kinda ish.
And well, we are joined by students from UWI who are in their final. What is going on? Who are in their final year. Welcome, Waynette and Akira. You have messed me up and Akira. Hello, guys.
Hi.
How are we doing?
We are good.
We're doing good. You're looking fabulous, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh,
it's a
it's
pleasure.
our
Yeah,
pleasure.
it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure.
I'm sure it's your pleasure. Stop
Especially
it.
to tell you that today is World Television Day, because I know that you
Well,
didn't know.
yeah, I'm like every day is worth it.
Jumped on.
Right?
I love
Daytime
I love
live.
TV.
Here we go. When was World Television Day started?
World Television Day started, established in year 1996 on November 21st to commemorate the day that the first World Television Forum was held.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. So tell us the relationship between you guys at UWI and World Television Day.
Okay, well, to add to the fact that we're UWI students, we are from the Caribbean School of Media and Communication. And it's against that backdrop that we are commemorating World Television Day for the second consecutive year, under the stewardship of Mr. Stephen Davidson, who is our adjunct lecturer and PR extraordinaire from the JCDC. And as a result, we are commemorating World Television Day this year with a forum, and it's going to be such a fantastic exchange of ideas, especially given the fact that the topic for discussion this year is the relevance, whether or not television is still relevant in a social media driven world. You know, and that's a big
Okay,
deal,
all
especially
right.
with the young audience.
I
would
hear
love to,
that.
you
All
know?
right.
I mean,
Okay.
how do you think television impacts our lives, though?
I mean, television is a phenomenal thing. When it first came about, and quick trivia, you know, the first television, or probably I shouldn't say that yet because we might work in a little something, but the first television in Jamaica, we'll learn a little bit about when that came along. But television as a device, and also television as a platform for transmitting content has been revolutionary in terms of media when it came around. And I believe now with social media impacting that, it's a matter of not whether or not it's still relevant, but how the two media can be worked together.
So you do believe it's still relevant?
Of
Yeah,
course,
we
most
do.
definitely.
When it's
Here we
social
are.
media,
Here we are, still with social media.
So can you break down for me, how is it still relevant?
I think that with social media, what younger persons who will classify as millennials love about social media is the immediacy and the fact that you can get quick news, whereas television content is curated and it has to be put on a specific time. Daytime live starts at 12, and before we can know that Ninja Man is found guilty, Instagram lets us know prior.
That's a lie.
That's
That's
true.
a lie. Daytime Live is live and we're right up to date. How dare you?
So I think
How
that
dare her, right, guys? We're not
So-
take that. We're not
right.
take
So I
that.
think that how television remains relevant is that people often, after searching social media and getting some type of content and some type of news, we often look back to television for credibility and confirmation, because they cannot disregard the fact that that's where the journalism lies, that's where the research lies. And social media, though it is immediate, social media promulgates fake news sometimes.
I was just about to say, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Because the other day I learned that Ninja Man died, and then only to find out that was a hoax.
Who else died again? Morgan Freeman. He's
Yeah.
died many times.
I've died a couple
Right.
times.
And you died as well.
And
Dr.
Tupac is
died.
alive.
Tupac and Elvis.
Wow.
And Michael Jackson. let's
So
not
I think
forget.
that
So,
television remains relevant
Tupac
in
is
terms
alive?
of credibility.
Yes, he's alive.
Okay.
In there, LA, me here. Yes. Yeah, so that's awesome that you guys think it's relevant. What I want to ask you is, you guys are studying. I haven't had my coffee, guys. Okay, I haven't had
okay,
coffee.
it's
All
okay.
right.
I'm right here with you.
Why did you choose? Why did you decide to study at UA?
Well, not just UWI, but specifically Karamak, because I am a media enthusiast, all things media. I think that it is a phenomenal technology as a tool, and I think that it's up to people to use it for good or for bad, as with every tool. And so I want to assist with all of the other media practitioners throughout the Caribbean and the world to steer how media is used for the production and the betterment of society.
Right.
Yeah.
When you get news on social media, should you take it with a grain of salt?
I think so. I believe most definitely so. And not just from social media, but from any source. Because even though information that's broadcasted, whether it be free to air or cable on television, is held to a higher standard in terms of broadcast regulations. At the end of the day, we still need to ensure that all of the sources are fact checked. So I won't necessarily say just social media, but any source of information is always good to corroborate it before, talking about it, because then it's just a rumor.
I hear an accent
then it's
coming
just
there.
a myth.
What's
not
the
Jamaican.
accent?
She's
What's
not
the
Jamaican.
accent?
I'm
No, man, I hear
Grenadian.
I'm
like
not
a
either.
Grenadian.
I'm not.
Darling,
I'm
darling,
Grenadian.
stop it.
Yeah.
And you, and you're Jamaican, right?
I'm Jamaican.
So how
No,
do
we
you guys
Jama- we-
find?
We're Jamaican.
We Jamaican. They aren't.
I am.
Yeah, we are.
I am now. I've been
But
here
if
long
any of the
enough.
accents, I can let
Big
it
up
happen.
yourself.
No, big up. So how do you find news that's being like social media, no news that you're getting in Jamaica? How do you find the accuracy of that here in Jamaica specifically, as opposed to the international platform? What's your thought on that? What's your thought on that?
How do I find?
Ready?
How do I find
Yes.
news being?
Social media, the news being reported on social media in Jamaica, like what do you find the accuracy of that to be compared to an international platform?
I think there's no segregation between Jamaica and how Jamaicans
You think
put
there's
out
no
news.
difference, you say?
There's no segregation in the way Jamaican social media puts out news and the way international social media puts news out. In terms of the accuracy, there is no distinct accuracy level that I can say, okay, they were right today, they're probably wrong tomorrow. So there's no trend. There can be something, but you may have an inside source, probably inside a newsroom, probably somebody who's on the scene, and you may find out something before it comes on television, but there is no distinct pattern that you can say social media is always wrong, or you can't
always
say
right.
social media is always right. So as
Right.
it relates to that, I don't have an opinion on the accuracy,
Necessarily.
but it
I
is
understand.
important, as she says, to corroborate everything you hear
Before
but
you
as
decide
it
to
relates
share, for
television, as you
example.
decide, before you decide
Right.
to share. But as it relates to television, I think, as she said, television is held to a higher standard, and we trust in the professionalism of our journalists and the stations to hold television.
So like how today's
Account
World
standards, what
Television
you're
Day.
saying.
Right.
Should you watch like a little extra television?
I think so. I think
An
so.
hour?
At least.
An hour
Just
more.
in honor of the great device. At least an hour more. But people here who are already looking at an excellent
Yes.
start.
And everybody's watching daytime
Right.
live right
Of
now.
television, and we also
So
have to
I'm
recognize
just
that
saying,
television
Like I'm
right,
watching-
guys? Yes.
Daytime
All
live is on
right.
one spot meter?
Of course.
Also, we also should recognize that television is changing. It is no longer a screen that you sit in front of that is static, and you definitely have to sit down on television and watch television. There's one spot media, there's streaming live. So we also have to recognize that television is changing in terms of the physical.
Excellent.
I like
Yeah.
them.
I understand.
I like
They
them.
represent
No,
well
I mean,
though.
you're really well spoken.
You need to stop
I
it.
like to have an
I
argument.
know
with
what
them,
you're
like,
saying. I
Go
like
away.
the hashtag stop. However, speaking of our wonderful audience right now, we have a giveaway from our friends at Bella Day Spa. Hi, Marcia, how you doing? Okay, to win this manicure and pedicure, the first person who puts up their hands and answers the question wins. By the way, you can't shout out, it's whoever can grab the mic, right?
No, grab
Right?
the mic. It's one
Whoever
microphone.
can find the mic, put up your hand and then wait for the microphone. Okay, so let's see if you guys were listening.
Can
Were
I
they
pick?
listening?
Can I pick? Can I
No,
pick?
what is the question?
When was World Television?
Go on. Day.
When was
Yes.
World
Yes.
Television Day started?
She was the first one.
Which one? Yo, when did it start?
Oh God,
When
what's
did
the
it start?
answer?
When did it start? When did it start?
1996.
Wrong.
1996. November 21st, 1996. I'm
That
right.
is actually correct.
Correct.
That's what Matilda says, so she's
here we have your prize. Duffy, Duffy, come.
No,
You
she
get-
can
Where you gonna-
later.
Later, you don't want
I'm
to
just,
give it to her
I'm
now.
just showing them.
You just want to show her the
Let
envelope.
them revel in the bad mind.
Honestly, there,
Revel in it. Revel.
there's something, and I love a mani-pedi, you know. Love a mani-pedi. What's your name?
Brittany
Because you know they're gonna come and pretend it was them.
Brittany
that
what?
won.
Stewart.
Brittany Stewart. So Brittany Stewart is the winner of Bella Day Spa's prize, which is a mani and pedi. Excellent. You and I can share, so you can have the mani, I have the pedi, and we're all good, right? Right, Brittany?
Why you stay like that?
Nobody talking to you, Dustin. Excellent. Thank you so much, ladies,
you.
for coming.
Thanks, Dustin.
You are very eloquent, and Carrie Mack is doing a fabulous job.
Thank you.
At you. Big up to you guys.
You heard that? You heard that? Thanks, Dufton.
Thanks, Dustin.
I like
Darling.
it. That's what you
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming to share. Like
thank you
World
for having
Television
us.
Day, you know. Make sure say you guys watch some extra TV today.
And check out the
Make sure you come to our forum,
Forum.
6 to 8.
Yes, 6 to 8.
We'll have
food.
Daytime Live will be right back. Join us after the break.